Hello, hello. Welcome to my first episode of the Play You Booyakasha Blitz. I'm your host, Lazy Vase. Let's begin. First of all, I'm gonna tell you all now, there will be no gameplay audio because I'm using like a free screen recorder and it's cheap, it's not gonna record audio. It's like, I pay for the extended bundle. I'm not doing that. Not yet. Maybe once, I hit it big and I can afford one. I'll do it. Like, you know, you know how it is. You know how it is. I'm mainly recording this for the uh my posts. Real Tumblr users will know that I'm making posts, going over Team and T Flash games, and this is pretty much just recording my thoughts. Right, it's like a digital log of sorts. How people like record their notes, so it's easy, so we don't have to write everything down. Because I hate doing that. I don't have fast writing, so this is going to be like a very useful log to use. Um, yeah, as you see, I'm kind of a pro at this. It'd be nice if they did that to let me like crossover like this. I hope you can see my mouse. I imagine you can. Uh, I hate going against the flip because like, see, you've probably noticed how fast that bar goes up compared to like the other enemies. It goes up so fast, but the point. They each have their own gimmicks. You saw the spider bites of his web goo all over the screen. I'll make that joke later. See, this is exactly why I hate it. Exactly why I hate it. Yeah, like 2 years. Oh, I do have to say these episodes are only also gonna be like 15 minutes. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? 15 minutes each because that's just how long this my screen recorder allows you to do it. I'm not paying for this yet. Once I make it big, make the I get like in the partner program and all that stuff, I'll properly, you know, pay whatever fee, they have, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's not kid ourselves here. Let's not kid ourselves here for a second. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're just pretending you don't. Uh, Microphone quality is gonna be bad because this is like a headphones microphone. I don't want to pay for a full one. Once again, I went for the big YouTube money. The the YouTuber paycheck. Oh, also consider like making these like Twitch streams, but like that's a whole process I don't want to go through yet. Yet, I will go through it eventually. Seems like a good investment long term. Lazy Base to stream. I already have it, so I know I gotta go through the like their partner program, which is crazy. The YouTube only makes you go for the partner program once you have something to yeah, profit off of. I gotta go for the Twitch partner program and not even get paid. I know I'm not getting won't be getting paid because friend Poop, she she's a streamer, but there's no ads on her stream, which like a blessing and a curse. On the right side, I don't get denied quality content, but on the other hand, uh I'm she's not getting paid for this. It's sad. It sucks. But oh well. What can you do? It's out of our hands. But yeah, with YouTube, I can just, post whatever I want whenever I want. There's no restrictions. I can plug my non-existent Patreon. I wonder when I'm gonna have to start scripting. But I know I'm gonna have to start scripting sometime. Ooh, okay, I've never seen that before. Okay. Gotta do the doubles when you're on low health. I learned that trick. That trick took me a while to learn. I don't want to waste those. Yeah. It seems so counterintuitive to, like use the clan dojo connectors to connect to a symbol of the same color, the same turtle. Seems like just a bad idea. you know. You know. Don't act like you don't know. There's, it's honestly, the Rosario Housing is the weakest tag. If you'll get to see it, I don't think you'll get to see it. I'm just too cracked at the game, you know? You don't know. Um, oh yeah, I'm probably coming Rosario before he does it. Well, maybe not. This one's getting kind of close. No, he's not getting to his attack. Sorry, folks. Yeah, he's dead. There he goes. I remember seeing a post about like chronologicing, what's the word? Chronicling, Rizard's many deaths, and they included a Rizard death that was not a Rizard death. It was him getting squished by that train. I understand why they put that would kill a normal person, but I don't think that counts as a death for him. It's like his deaths were against like the black hole. They include that, getting thrown to the pit by into the the hell pit during the Hokavaxis arc by Tiger Claw. And then his final death was being drowned by Leatherhead. We all remember that. I remember that at least. Clearly, the person making the post didn't. You know. Uh, but yeah, he died 3 times. He had it coming. Oh, he's okay. This is where it gets hard, folks. So it gets hard. I know that you teach out enemies 'cause, like I never see spider bites twice because I'm so good. I get so my score gets so high very quickly. But I don't know like the score caps. I know there's score caps. Like they just stop you like there's certain enemies like when you when you get to a high enough score, they just stop giving you certain enemies because you're just so much more powerful than them and stuff. So how much you've grown. Like I don't know what the caps are. I know Shredder doesn't appear to like a certain score, which that's what I'm here for. I'm here to get Shredder footage. Oh my God, we're already halfway through the recording. Crazy, folks, crazy. First YouTube video. Trust me, 2 years from now, Mr. Beast collab. In the sense, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. Just ignore me. Pretend I never said that. You don't know. You don't know. You'll ever know or you don't. I'm already thinking about what to title this. I feel like Alpha Rat in a bad way. Alpha Rat's really fallen off for me. I have to say. He just feels so much more fake now. He always was kind of fake, but there was like a certain honesty to the fakeness. Now the fakeness, now that he's now fake with a layer of honesty, but that layer of honesty is also kind of fake now. I feel like I don't know if his heart's never been the game, but has he always been acknowledged for that? But I feel like he's out of the game of not being in the game, you know? There's something wrong with him now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So we should do a retrospective after that. People are doing like retrospectives on SML and uh SMG4. I need to watch that one. I'm kind of scared to watch it though, you know? I'm kind of scared to watch. I'm fine with watching the SML because like it was such a small part of my childhood. Like like I I quickly got scared of it because the shit he was putting in his videos and stuff. But like I did SMG4 for a long time. I was on the ground floor of Blitz Productions, which is crazy, crazy. I made the post about this on my Tumblr. But it's crazy that Luke and Kevin went from two brothers who had like with the R who's like the title of their main series contained the R slur. And now they're like have like Amazon Video and Netflix deals, and they're working with the biggest creators of our times. And it's crazy how far life can get you if you start early. And I have it. Good God, I have. Ooh, okay, this is like a meaty one. No. Oh, you get to see the mouse attack. See, I'm pretty sure you gained health. You can check that. You can go back to. You can press the backspace button. Practice for when I get ads and advertising Raid Shadow Legends. It's crazy how it's still going on. That game's still going on, but like I don't see ads there anymore, which is a blessing. Well, nobody have the skeleton VTuber. Not that skeleton VTuber, you know. We have found like a way to make my headphones stop crossing. Oh, see, I'm just showing you the third monster attack. You're welcome. Uh, welcome to my channel. You would find whoever said saying that, man, 15 minutes is short. It's already been like 10 minutes. I don't know if you can see the timer. I don't think you can. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, yeah, they get to like five mouses. I forgot they get to five mouses. Whoa. Did they only get this much health? Oh, I know. I mean, the whole part of the gimmick is they heal. So that's crazy. I'm glad I'm getting this footage. I would not be able to get this footage otherwise. I have to like make these gifs or something because pretty sure you can only put one like video on a Tumblr post, which is dumb. No, I swear I've put multiple videos on a Tumblr post before. Well, only four? I guess you get like five later on. The team in Tpedia is wrong about this because like I'm facing mouses a lot. And they said it was only the beginning. They also said Snake Meat was a boss fight in this game. I swear they're right about that one though. I swear I encountered a Snake Meat when I was worse at this game. Unfortunately, now I'm too much of a gamer. I'd probably just get past the point threshold and stuff. God, I should take my allergy medication. Oh, there they go. I gotta stop my headphones from like twisting somehow. I don't know. What else? What else got going on? Oh yeah, I have, big plans for his channel. That description wasn't a lie. That my description's still the same. I do have plans for plus videos. This is gaming, like lazy-based gaming exclusive. You know, this is pretty much a one-person podcast. That's all Let's Play is. It's just a pod. It was supposed to be a proto podcast. You know, God, I hate Game Grumps. Not I personally don't know any of like the controversies or gross stuff they've been in. Besides, like JonTron. Uh, but like they always just bug me because they would never talk about the game. There was always going on about their personal lives, and I don't give a shit about them. I really don't. I've never met two less interesting people. I tried getting on the Game Grumps train. I never hit past like Steam train and other, series they were trying to do to expand the fucking Game Grumps brand. What a brand that is. We didn't make it to Shredder. That's my goal for the series. Once we make it to Shredder footage, you know, we're golden. Well, I could just continue, like I could just pause the game and continue from like here. I don't know. I feel like it would be an interesting speed run, but I don't know if it's possible. Like it's not giving myself a Sisyphean task, for my first Let's Play series, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, right there. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna pop. Oh, they're about to get me. Damn. Okay, we got like 30 seconds of this story, so I just want to do my shout outs and thank yous and credits. Okay, that's it actually. I guess I thank all my Tumblr mutuals. Coop Coop was my main inspiration. My buddy Coop can do this, and why can't I? Uh, I'm getting off 15 minutes. Like we had like I got okay, 9, 8. Bye. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. 4, 3, 2.